Let's be real. Nothing is more frustrating than spending hours meticulously working on a project, only to realize your pieces just don't line up correctly. Today, I'm breaking down the essential steps on how to square wood perfectly, even if you're just starting out in woodworking and only have basic tools at your disposal. First, let's cover exactly what square means in woodworking terms. In woodworking, it's simply two edges meeting precisely at a perfect 90-degree angle. When you get this critical aspect right, your joints fit incredibly tight, and ultimately your whole project looks professional and well-crafted. So, how exactly do you check for square? Grab a reliable speed square or alternatively, a combo square. Place it firmly against your factory edge. If you happen to see even a slight gap, that edge is definitely not square. Seriously, performing this tiny check saves you a significant amount of time later on. Now, to square an edge accurately with a hand plane, carefully mark a straight line using your square and a pencil. Plane along the edge using light and controlled passes, checking with your square after each pass. It's always easier to sneak up on square gradually than to try and fix a big mistake later. Using a table saw for this process, make absolutely sure that your fence is perfectly parallel to the blade, and also ensure the blade is set at a perfect 90-degree angle with your square. Carefully run the board through the saw, with the factory edge held firmly against the fence for a truly accurate cut. What if you don't have a jointer available? Simply use a jointing sled directly on your table saw, clamp your board securely to it, and boom! You'll achieve a perfectly square edge every single time. Always remember, most boards are unfortunately not square straight out of the box. Always joint or trim an edge carefully before trusting its squareness. Here's one last pro tip. Always square your tools before you attempt to square your material. Double-check absolutely everything meticulously for the best possible results. If this video helped you out, please hit like and subscribe, and don't hesitate to tell me about your biggest squaring challenge down in the comments section. I'll be sure to help you out with some tips and tricks in the next video.